The Israeli Prime Minister has taken to the stage in Munich to send a message loud and clear to Iran.
Israel will not allow Iran's regime to put a noose of terror around our neck. We will act without hesitation to defend ourselves. And we will act, if necessary, not just against Iran's proxies that are attacking us, but against Iran itself.
Earlier this month, Israel shot down an Iranian drone that violated Israeli airspace. The drone launched from a base in Syria, which Israel proceeded to attack, along with several other Iranian military targets within the country. Now Netanyahu has just spoken at the Munich Security Conference with alleged evidence in hand.
Iran also denies that it committed an act of aggression against Israel last week, that it sent a drone into our airspace to threaten our people. Well, here's a piece of that Iranian drone, or what's left of it after we shot it down. I brought it here so you can see it for yourself. Mr. Zarif, do you recognize this? You should. It's yours. You can take back with you a message to the tyrants of Tehran. Do not test Israel's resolve.
The Israeli Prime Minister is warning the world that, quote, Tehran is the greatest threat.
I think it's time to stop them now. They're aggressive, they're developing ballistic missiles, they're not inspecting, and they're going to have a free highway to massive enrichment. This has to be changed.
But according to the Prime Minister, there's an upside.
Now, there has been one positive consequence of Iran's growing aggression in the region. It's brought Arabs and Israelis closer together as never before.
Iran's Foreign Minister Mohammad Zarif is hitting back.
Israel uses aggression as a policy against its neighbors. Mass reprisals against its neighbors, daily incursions into Syria, Lebanon, and other Arab countries. And once the Syrians have the guts to down one of its planes, it's as if a disaster has happened. That there is an interest in showing that there is a disaster happening in the region, that Iran is devouring the entire region, which is not the case. We don't believe in that. We don't believe that is in our interest. We don't believe we don't believe that's possible. Let's be realistic. I mean, it's not out of the goodness of anybody. It's just the possibilities. It's not feasible.
During Zarif's speech, around 50 people took part in a protest against the Iranian regime in a main square in Munich, and the Israeli Prime Minister made sure to take note.
I give Mr. Zarif credit. He lies with eloquence. Last year at this conference, Zarif said that, I'm quoting, extremism is driven by lack of hope and respect. Well, if that's true, why does the Iranian regime deny its people hope and respect by jailing journalists and activists?